In this video, we're going to be covering a liquidation hunting bot that will be available for public use. Yep, that includes you watching this video who can use it. Public use in about a month. And this is a bot that hunts off of liquidations on any coin from FTX that you would like, and other exchanges will be supported soon. So I find this quite cool because this is a bot that doesn't just make trades off of technical analysis or past price movements, but this bot will make trades based off of the losses of other traders, liquidations. So this opens up a whole nother ballgame of retail bot trading. So let's dive in. All right, traders, let's dive into how this liquidation bot works. So like I had said before, this liquidation bot takes trades based off of the liquidations of other traders. It does not use any technical analysis, okay? So that makes it quite different than most bots, and in my opinion, a lot more profitable. So what I'm going to show you guys is a back testing of the last 100 liquidations on the coin Uniperp from FTX. And what I want to do from this, and what you should always do when you use this bot, is to back test a bunch of coins to see which coins have worked the best with liquidations. I.e., or what that means is when we see a bunch of long liquidations on a coin, how often does the coin rise? We see a bunch of short liquidations on a coin, how often does the coin fall after, right? So let's go look on Uniperp. Now what we can see here is that this one looks pretty good to me. It looks like we had some short liquidations, a large amount of short liquidations at a time, about 509, right? 509. And 509 is right at the price top right there, right? So when this price topped out on Uniperp, it was indicating that a fair amount of shorts were being liquidated, and this would have probably been a time, that the bot would have shorted. So to tell you guys what this means, a liquidation of 1,531.488, that is not in US dollars. That is the amount of uni that was liquidated. So what that means is that the actual US dollar amount of liquidation is 1530 times about 3.33, which is what, like 4.5K? $5,000. So about $5,000 worth of shorts liquidated here, and the bot would have shorted right there. Had the bot shorted there, you can see that that would have worked out pretty well, okay? So because of that, that is why I have the bot running on a bunch of different coins, including these 5 that you can see right here. And let me show you guys what I mean by the metrics and really how this bot operates. So the first thing that you need to do with this is to tell it, do you want it to only long? Do you want it to only short? Do you want it to basically only trade based off of long liquidations, short liquidations, or you don't care? Bidirectional. Then the amount that you are willing to put into a position, maximum. Now, minimum liquidation size, let's say for Uni, I want it to only enter if there's 5,000 US dollars worth of shorts liquidated or longs liquidated within a single liquidation. But if it's over $100,000, I don't want to enter. And the reason we have a maximum liquidation size is if there's over 100K worth of liquidations, that is a sign that the market is incredibly volatile, incredibly trending in one direction. Yeah, I don't really want to reversal trade 100K worth of liquidations on an altcoin. That sounds pretty terrifying to me. And then stop loss from entry price and USD value, and stop and take profit USD value. So let's just say I do a 0.2, 0.2. How would have that worked? Okay, so using these exact metrics, let's go back to the back test and see what would have happened. So it's a pretty tight stop loss that I used, but it actually would have probably worked pretty well. This wants us to short at 508 and 509, and would have crossed our threshold at 509. Now with a stop loss of 0.2, and we shorted about 3.35, our stop loss at like 3.37 would like barely not be hit, but our take profit would have been hit pretty soon. Another thing with this bot is that once the take profit hits, the stop loss cancels. Once the stop loss hits, the take profit cancels. So that's just one thing to tell you guys, okay? So it's one cancels the other. But I really think that those metrics are pretty bad, and that's why I would say, hey, actually, it would be a lot better to do something like this. This is probably a better way, or maybe like this. I'm very picky about it, but yeah. And then you'd click Save Trade. And then when I want to run the bot, which I'm going to run it right now, I'm going to hit Enable. And now it's going to say current status is enabled, and you might see current position rising, or you might not, but it's going to be taking trades on Uni, on Sushi, Aave, Wi-Fi, and File. So to show you guys the metrics that I have for each, you click Edit Trade, and you can see this is what I have for File Perp. To enter it, only long only. All the rest are both, but File Perp I wanted long only because I don't really want to short it now, but we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong in the future. But you can see that the minimum liquidation size is quite large. I don't want to take any long trade under $25,000. I mean, under liquidation of 25K. And the reason for that is that the back testing of this is, I mean, there's a lot of liquidations on file perp, and I don't want to become one of them. So, and you can see that's the take profit, stop loss. I might change those, but that's based on the most profitable back testing. So yeah. So this is just, guys, kind of like a teaser of what's to come. This is a very, very, very beginner level, or not beginner. This is a very early version of the Liquidation Hunting Bot. And the reason why I wanted to create this bot with a coder is because not many bots out there that I've talked about, that I've used, offer non-traditional technical analysis trading. A lot of them don't trade based off of liquidations. A lot of them don't trade based off of open interest. They just trade off something like RSI and MACD. Which, yeah, I was talking about and hyping up 3 years ago, but I don't use technical analysis anymore. That's something I've told. There's probably a reason why you haven't seen a price prediction video from me or a, hey, use RSI for me anymore, because my trading has completely shifted to a lot more sentiment, position data, LRA, but LRA only applied to data metrics, not LRA just applied to price action. And another part of that is liquidation hunting, which I think that in a choppy market or in a market that's mostly flat, liquidation hunting is probably one of the most profitable ways to trade. Just buying when a lot of long liquidations occur, boom, and then selling when a bunch of short liquidations occur. So this bot will be available for public access in about a month. It might take longer because we're going to try to make this bot as good as possible before giving it out to you guys. And again, you can run this on FTX and really run it on any bot that you, any coin that you would like, and it will just continue running, whether you are there looking at the monitor or not looking at the monitor. So yeah. So that's going to be it for this video. I know you guys might have a lot of questions when this bot will be released and what's the price and blah, blah, blah. But this is just a bit of a teaser video. Of course, I'm going to make more videos on the Liquidation Hunter in the future. But with that, happy trading, and I'm proud to introduce this.